Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Time for some AAA baseball in the International League. It's the St. Paul Saints going up against the Indianapolis Indians. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 57. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Here's the left fielder, number 89. And it goes just foul. Lifted in the air to left, Olivares in position, hauls it in for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman,
The second baseman, the next to hit. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. And that's a little bit hot. 1 out and the base is empty. Edge of the zone, called a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
batting third, the center fielder.
1 down. The center fielder will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Runner at first, 1 away. Left field, Olivares. Under it, puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nick.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Nick Maton. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games. And that's off the inside edge. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. Fouled off. He was late. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag at first. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score after half an inning. Welcome back. And towing the slab, number 24. Here's what to expect. Not known for tremendous strikeout ability, so he's going to have to force weak contact with good command and movement. The defenders behind him are going to have to be ready to go because the hitters will probably be putting balls into play frequently. Now the third baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. And he's got really good wheels, one of those skills you really can't teach. That one missed. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Here comes the 2-0, and it's a strike.
2-1.
Out to center. The center fielder under this one. Makes the call and the grab.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And now, Edward Olivares. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-2. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. They get the out, even with the ricochet.
Batting third, the center fielder, Sammy.
Base is empty with 2 out. The center fielder now at the plate. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hitting better than .350 this month. And there's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the curveball is down and in. One pitch now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. 1-2 offering. Swings and misses, struck him out. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Back at Busch Stadium, second inning set to start, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 72. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that's too hot. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball left field. Olivares under it. Drops into the glove. And here's the first baseman, struggling to knock in runs in recent at-bats, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. That misses, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. High in the air, out to right. Hicks under it. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, homered last night, added another hit as well. And takes low for ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the second. In the air to the right, Hicks on the way over. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. Midway through the second. We're all tied, 0-0. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Bottom half of the second. Stepping in, the second baseman, number 81. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery.
No,
good eye
the
there.
ball.
Nice take. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the 1-2. Way inside. Swings through it, and that's a K. Jace Peterson digs in now, and he has struggled this year. Sliced hard, but foul. Peterson stands at 6 foot even, 215 pounds, a former first rounder, back in 2011. No score here in the second inning. And that one fouled off. Ball one there. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. Strike three. This pitcher doesn't care where you got drafted. Sit down. Now a chance for Tsung-Che Cheng. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs, bases empty. Towards first, and handles that one. Will do it alone, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We've played 2 innings, no score. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, number 23.
Number 23.
The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, curveball in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Didn't go. Backed off the plate that time. That'll back him up a bit. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that falls for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Marco.
The pitcher, the next to hit. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. No hits over the last 5 games. Puts a bunt down. And they tag the runner for the out.
The left fielder,
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there are 2 outs. At the plate, the second baseman, number 15. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he's just a terrific defender. Not a lot of minor leaguers who can handle themselves in the field like he does. In for a strike. It's 0-1. In Double-A, Triple-A, you'll sometimes see some absolutely laughable defense. I once saw 3 errors with the bases loaded on a grounder back to the mound turn into a Little League grand slam. But he's cool and controlled out there, not likely to make that kind of mistake. Nice eye right there. And he's got a ton of potential, and being so good on defense will buy him time to work on the offensive side of things and boost that part of his game. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one for a strikeout. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results. Back at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And the slider just misses. That one in for a strike. 2-1 now. And another ball. And the 3-2 offer. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 out. Aaron Hicks will hit next. Went deep in last night's ball game. A little bit high. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. Way out front for strike 3. Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just rolling out there.
No pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down and nobody aboard here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Here's a grounder up the middle. Great grab on the dive. And that is a great play for the out. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Ben Gelman here with you and set to lead off the 4th. The center fielder, number 90. Fastball for a strike. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. And now 1-2. Gets him swinging. Now up, Nick Maton. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike. That missed inside, and it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. I know it was a hitter's count, but no need to get so aggressive and chase something you can't do much with. Gotta do better. Back and a miss. That's a strikeout. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. The 0-1. Swing, and this one towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Ji-Hwan Bae. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. On 0-1, the delivery. Ripped to 3rd. The throw to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
No left fielder.
So up next, Edward Olivares. 0 for 1 so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. This one in the air to right. Makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Sammy.
The center fielder getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Now 2 balls and a strike. Great confidence to come with the off speed on 2-0. The arm action made all the difference. Based on the swing, it's clear he saw a fastball out of the hand. Foul ball there. Grounds it to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down here, and we are still scoreless. We're ready for the 5th inning, and now the first baseman, number 92.
Michael Hellman.
Fouled off left side. And now it's even up.
Ball 2. 2-1.
And that's outside. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Payoff pitch. Fly ball, right field. And it falls! Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. I don't know how he even made contact there, let alone barrel it up like that. That pitch was way outside. Some really impressive bat control for that laser, and with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Go ahead run on base. The right fielder now at the plate. Pitch is in the dirt. Close, doesn't get the call. That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. This pitch misses, and that's ball 3. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. The catcher in the on-deck circle. Runner at first, nobody out. In for a strike. And now 3-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Here's the payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's the catcher. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Wasn't a strike, but the changeup away is well located here. He's gunning for that double play. Nice job by the hitter to take it. 1-0, here's the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. And another ball.
2-2.
That one just misses. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Now the payoff pitch, and that's a walk.
Now batting, the pitcher.
One out and runners at first and second. Here's the pitcher, and you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. And that bunted towards third. Feed to second for one. Throw to first, but not in time. Next up, the left fielder, number 89. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jackson Wolf, the left-hander, up and throwing. Majinski getting loose as well. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Gets under it, pops it up. Bay settles under this one. Brings it in. 2 runners left on base. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And now, the second baseman.
The second baseman.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Leading off for the Indians.
And here's the first baseman, Jace Peterson. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Just missed. It clips the corner. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. The Indians held hitless so far in the game. That one pushed to the left and foul. Spoils the two-strike offering, another coming up. One-two now. Hit in the air, right field. The right fielder has a beat on it. Got it. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. And here at the plate, Tung-Che Chang. 0 for 1, grounded out to first the last time. Off the mark there. Ball one. Good job to let the low one go there. Here's the 1-0 offering. Wouldn't chase that time. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Not even close there. Anthony Bemboom to bat next. In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Bottom half of the fifth. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Another full count pitch. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. First and second with 1 away. Anthony Bemboom digs in now. Struck out swinging the first time. That one's outside. And it's 1-0. Certainly doesn't seem like he's comfortable out there right now. 2 walks already in this inning. He just doesn't look right on the mound.
2-0.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Not close with that one. Aaron Hicks in the on-deck circle. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks. This is a prime opportunity right here. And that's outside. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. The 1-0 pitch. A little out front there, swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. JT Brubaker up and loosening in the pen. Number 77 getting cranked up as well. That one fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full house on the bases with one away. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And next is the switch-hitting pitcher, grounded out to short the first time up. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. And the 0-1 now.
Ball one.
Good eye on that pitch. Pitch count continues to climb, and it might be hard for him to get deep into this game with the way this is trending. Chang on second, Bamboo on at first with two away. Puts it in the air to center. Brings it in for the third out. So an opportunity missed as they leave the bases loaded. Sixth inning coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 15. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. One and 0, and the pitch. That one's too high.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. And that one finds the corner. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. One down. And here is the center fielder, number 90. Just missed. Next offering is down low. And there's the ball. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. And there's ball 4. One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the third baseman, Nick Maton. And a curve misses outside. With the go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And handles this chance. Off-balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. On that play, he couldn't set his feet, and that can make things tough. Still, he made an accurate throw for the out at second. Now, the shortstop, number 72. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That one is way inside. Two and two now.
Ball.
With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. The first baseman waits on deck. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far, and there is no score. Back at Busch Stadium, we'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Ji-hwan Bae. Check swing, went around. And that is strike one.
One strike.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rips that to right. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. First pitch, and it just misses. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Line drive. And foul ball. One-two pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got the batter swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. The center fielder, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. 2 down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. 2 and 2 now. Bounces this one to first. Takes it to the bag alone. Play made. That ends the inning. Through 6 no-hit innings now. No score. Jackson Wolf gets handed the rock out of the pen. Opposing lineups have been good against him this year as he's giving up more than a hit per inning. And here's the first baseman, 1 for 2.
The first baseman, Michael Hellman.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Kalai.
The right fielder getting ready to hit. First offering just misses. Action in the pen down there. A lefty up and throwing out there. In the dirt. That misses the zone. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 3-2, 1 out with the bases empty. Goes down looking on that one. Here's the catcher. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss out front that time.
1-1.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Strike 2.
1-2.
Struck out swinging. Back-to-back Ks. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and we're still knotted up at 0. And we're back here in Indianapolis. Here's the second baseman, number 81. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike on the outside corner. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. And 1-2. And another ball. Ground, and it gets through their first hit of the ball game. Runner on base to start the inning. Disappointing to see the no-hit bid slip away, but it's been quite an effort so far. Really impressive work on the mound. Got to refocus now. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. JT Brubaker on the pitch now, and he's in the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Number 70 moves into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing right field and batting on. Number 70, Anthony Grotto.
So digging in, Jace Peterson. That misses the zone. Ball one.
No strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. On a line.
Now batting, shortstop, Sung-Jae Chang.
Now it's the shortstop, Sung-Jae Chang. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch, AB. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now a chance to take the lead, and that's an opportunity they can't afford to squander this late in the game. One out and two on. And here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Mayton goes to second, safe there. One down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, 2 left.
1-0.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. All three runners break. Misses on the bunt. Now they apply the tag for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely, or that was just a rogue attempt to steal home. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Grounds this one up the middle, and handles that one. Jump throw. Oh, nice play. We're at the end of 7. On to the next inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 70. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder. And a bunt towards third. Picks it up in foul ground. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. In the dirt. Here's the 1-2 offering. And he goes down on strikes. And now 1 out. And the next batter, the left fielder, number 89. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field lineup. In the air, along the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Deep drive down the line, foul ball. I think he may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. He may have gotten away with one there. And 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Two-two pitch. Next one's popped in the air into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Now at the plate, the second baseman, number 15. 1 for 3. First pitch, swings and misses.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. And here's the 0-2. Down and in, shuffles away from it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Missed inside with the curveball. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. And he grounds it to the right side. Steps on the bat. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Dominic Smith, hoping to create some momentum here and put them ahead. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one misses, now 3-0. Ji-Hwan Bae waiting for a turn at the plate. And that's ball 4. A little frustrated with himself as he issues a walk to the number 9 hitter. Here's the third baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. And that's outside. Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. And now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. And now it's filled up. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Edward Olivares to bat next. Fly ball, left field. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Edward Olivares.
So up next, Edward Olivares. 0 for 3. A flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. And the slider just misses. That's outside. And now 2-0. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. The center fielder in the on-deck circle. Three and 1, here's the pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. He usually relies heavily on a sinker, but now he's got the hitter guessing after coming with a high fastball. He's really forcing the batter to cover a lot of territory. And that's a walk. First and second with 1 away. The center fielder now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. First offering misses the mark. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn to unless they get an especially hard ground ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Lifted in the air to right center. That one down for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away. Nice job of 2-strike hitting there. Didn't get overwhelmed. He choked up a bit and punched that one into the outfield for a base hit. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. And next, the cleanup hitter. Line drive, could be extra bases. 1 run comes in. Now the second run crosses the plate. Coming around third. The run scores all the way from first. It's 3-zip. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 83. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. And now the first baseman, Jace Peterson. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That one misses inside. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Number 79 appears to be getting loose. Number 77 also getting ready. The 2-0. Late on that fastball. Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. In the air to center, pretty deep. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Che.
So a runner aboard, and now at the plate, Che Chang. Close, but ruled a ball. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. That ends the inning and limits the damage. It's not easy throwing out a base runner at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but a fantastic job to come up with it, fire it in quickly, and put a throw right on the money. Great technique all the way around. Nice job, and that ends the inning. New pitcher coming on, Jose Hernandez. A shot at save number 1 this season.
Jose Hernandez.
And now, the center fielder, number 90. Just off the outside edge. Change-up on the corner at the knees. That's not a pitch you want to swing at early in the count. Most likely, you'll just roll over it. If you have 2 strikes on you, that's different, of course. And another ball. Swing and a miss at a changeup in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rips this one to short. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Nick Maton.
Next to hit, Nick Maton. First pitch, and it just misses. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. And another ball. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
So down to their final out of this one. And now the shortstop, number 72. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. This pitch popped up. And that will do it. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Saints, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.